Today we are talking about semantic SEO. What is semantic SEO? Best way is to give Google what it wants. My name is Raj Pavi and I am the creator of AI Insider, an artificial intelligence powered SEO tool which we use in-house. If you do need any help with SEO, please contact us. We will be very glad to help you. Semantic SEO is the practice of writing content search engine optimized around topics, not just individual keywords. Why is semantic SEO important? Back in the day, Google evaluated a page's topic based 100% on keywords. For example, if you wrote a page that used a keyword Paleo Diet over and over again, that told Google that keyword appears to be all over the page. This page must be about Paleo Diet. Then in 2013, Google launched their Hummingbird algorithm. This algorithm changed how Google worked in a major way. Instead of only looking at keywords, they now read and understand a page's overall topic. For example, if you searched for Paleo Diet health benefits, pre-Hummingbird Google would show you pages that had that exact phrase on the page. But Hummingbird is smarter than that. Yes, Google still looks for keywords, but they don't rely on them. So instead of only scanning pages for keywords, they look for pages that cover the topic Paleo Diet and health best and present those results to users. Best practices. Publish topically relevant content. I recently ran the largest Google ranking factor correlation study ever conducted, over 1 million search results analyzed. And one of our most surprising finding was how powerful topically relevant content turned out to be. So, what is topically relevant content and how can you optimize for it? Topically relevant content is a fancy way in describing content that covers an entire topic in depth. Write topic outlines. If you want to almost guarantee that your content is topically relevant, I highly recommend topic outlines. Topic outlines are outlines that list out of all the subtopics that you are going to cover in your post. And they make it easy to write the type of in-depth content that Google loves. This topic outline listed all of the subtopics that fall under the greater topic of backlinks. Answer people also ask questions. This is a cool tip that I recently picked up. You might have noticed that Google now has these people also ask boxes in the search results. People also ask boxes are basically Google telling you these are burning questions that people have about this topic. And when you answer these questions in your content, you will not only rank better for your target keywords, but you can also show up inside of these people also ask boxes. You can either answer this question directly like I did here in my post about no follow links, or you can just cover the answer to that topic in your post. For example, if you search for backlinks, one of the questions is, what is an example of a backlink? So I included an example in my content. Simple, right? Target keyword variation with the same page. When I first got into SEO, people used to create a different page for every variation of a keyword. For example, you would create one page optimized around best cookie recipes and another optimized for best cookies recipe. The idea was to create a page that was super optimized around the specific keyword and repeat that process for every different variation of that term. This worked well for a while. But thanks to updates like Panda and Hummingbird, this approach doesn't make sense anymore. That's because Google now shows nearly identical results for variation of the same keywords. For example, when you do a search for oatmeal cookie recipe and oatmeal cookies recipe, the results are pretty much exactly the same. That's why you want to target multiple similar keywords with the same page. Avoid long-tail keywords. You have already learned it doesn't make sense to optimize different pages around keyword variation. Well, it turns out that the same rule also applies to most long-tail keywords. I'll explain. Long-tail keywords are popular because they are not super competitive. The problem is this. Thanks to semantic SEO, Google now lumps similar long-tail keywords under the same topic. For example, take two long-tail keywords like link building tips and link building techniques. Google now understands that both of these long-tail terms fall under the topic of link building, which is why the results for both are super similar. Instead of long-tail keywords, I recommend creating content around semi-competitive medium-tail keywords. And if your content is amazing enough, Google will automatically rank it for lots of long-tail keywords. This isn't an insanely competitive keyword like SEO, but it's also not a long-tail keyword like best keyword research strategies. It's right in the middle. Don't ignore keywords altogether. There's been a lot of talk lately about optimizing for topics, not keywords, and it's 100% wrong. As you just saw, Google can now understand a page's topic, which means you don't need to spoon feed them different keywords, variation, and long-tail keywords. But that doesn't mean that keywords are dead. Far from it. In fact, Google will still recommend that you use keywords on your page. So continue to target keywords and optimize your content around those terms. The only difference is that you can now target multiple keywords on a single page. And because Google is smart, they will rank that single page for the different keywords on your page and lots of similar terms. Publish long content. If you're serious about optimizing for semantic SEO, you need to get used to writing long content. And by long, I meant content that's 1,000, 2,000, or even 5,000 words. To be clear, I'm not saying that you should publish content with a bunch of fluff and filter. Instead, I am highlighting a simple fact. It's almost impossible to cover an entire topic with a traditional 400-word blog post. Depending on the topic, you might need a few thousand words to cover, and that's perfectly okay. Is this content super long? Yes, but it makes users happy because they get everything they want on a single page. And Google likes this content for the same exact reason. It's a single high-quality page that answers a user's query. Bottom line, don't be afraid to publish content that's super long and in-depth. In fact, it can be huge SEO competitive advantage. Include semantically related phrases and known as LSI keywords. These phrases help Google to get better understanding of your page's overall topic. As a bonus, which you use related words and phrases in your content, you will also rank for more long-tail searches. Optimize for conversational keywords. You might have heard that voice search is exploding, which is true. According to Google, 41% of all US adults perform at least one voice search per day. And because voice search queries are more conversational, they feed right into what semantic search is trying to do. Understand topics, not just individual keywords. In other words, you don't need to write a robot to rank in Google. For example, let's say that your target keyword is link building tools SEO. Back in the day, you will have to find a way to force that awkward keyword into your content. Not anymore. Today, you can use a natural language version of that term like link building tools for SEO and still rank for that keyword. In fact, if you look at the SERPs for link building tools SEO, none of them use that exact term in their content. The takeaway is this: use natural language in your content. It helps your content semantic SEO, and it also optimizes your content for a growing segment of searches, voice search. Use structured data. Structured data or schema adds a layer of context on top of your content. Schema isn't an SEO magic bullet. In fact, our correlation study found no correlation between schema usage and rankings. But structured data does help Google understand your content. So it's worth using in many cases. And as a bonus, structured data can hook you up with rich snippets, which can boost your site's organic CTR. And that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video helped you immensely. If you like it, please subscribe and like this video, you can contact us www.dcdigitals.com. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow.